Hi everyone, this week's rule of the week is pronoun case. Personal pronouns such as I, me, we, us, he, she, him, her, it, they, them, and you have something which is called case. And that means you choose which pronoun to use depending on which place they hold in a sentence. The three cases are called subjective or nominative. They're the same thing. The second one is objective, and the third one is possessive. The subjective case means that a pronoun holds the subject's place in the clause. It's doing a verb somewhere in the clause. The objective case can be direct objects, indirect objects, or objects of the preposition. Possessive pronouns show possession. They function as adjectives in the sentence. Please take a moment and take down this table because it gives you a list of which pronoun to use in which case. You can see that in the subjective case, so if your pronoun is going to be the subject of the sentence or clause, you would use I or you or she or he or it or we or they. And on the right-hand side it says that the function in the sentence is they're either the subject or the predicate nominative. We haven't spent a lot of time with predicate nominatives yet, but we will in the future, so just store that away for future use. When you're using the objective case, meaning the direct object or indirect object or object of the preposition, you would use me, you, him, her, it, us, you, or them. And then possessive is all the possessive pronouns, my, mine, your, etc. And they just replace possessive nouns, and they always function in a sentence as an adjective. There are a few rules to remember for pronoun usage, so make sure you write these down. Number one, you're going to use the subjective case for a personal pronoun in a compound subject. That's a lot of words simply to say that if you were using the pronoun at the beginning of the sentence most times, you would use the subjective case because it's the subject of the clause. So if you're saying Anne and I play tennis, you would replace Anne with she, not her. You would say she and I play tennis, not her and I play tennis. The second rule is that you would use the objective case for a personal pronoun in a compound object. A quick way to figure out which one would be correct is if you take out the part that makes it compound, which one would you use? So for example, in the sentence, Anne challenged Juan and me, you would use me. Even though when we speak, a lot of times we would use I, to be grammatically correct, it would be me. And in order to make sure that's right, you would just take out the Juan and just say Anne challenged me. It would sound silly if we said Anne challenged I. So you wouldn't want to say Anne challenged Juan and I. The third rule is after a form of be, use the subjective case. Again, this isn't really the way that we speak, and a lot of rule books are actually coming around to say that in informal writing you should use me because otherwise you'll sound presumptuous. But to be grammatically correct, you would say the winner was I, or Anne hoped it would be she. Okay? The fourth rule, do not spell possessive pronouns with apostrophes. So we would say that paddle is yours, this paddle is ours, and it's wagging its tail, not the paddle. But the it apostrophe s at the beginning of that sentence has an apostrophe because it's it's a contraction for it is. But then its tail tells you which tail it's wagging. So that one shows possession. Finally, you're going to use possessive pronouns before gerunds, like your singing relaxes the baby, not you singing relaxes the baby. Or he laughs at my singing, not he laughs at me singing. If you have any questions, make sure you ask your teacher. Have a great day.